I've been feeling so down, yeah. Can you tell me why? Can you tell me why I'm down, yeah. No friends of mine, no friends of mine.
Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new, my name's Emily, and in today's video I am so excited because I am finally making a part 2 of apps that make the iPad Pro worth owning. I've wanted to film this video for quite a while because my part 1 of apps that make the iPad Pro worth owning is doing so well. It almost has 8,000 views right now, and I know that compared to bigger YouTubers that is not a huge deal, but for me it is a pretty big deal. I mentioned this before in one of my videos that I'm just so excited that my channel has grown this much in such a short amount of time, and this video and a few of my other videos are doing so well because I know that growing your channel is something that can take literally years. So I am so thankful for you guys and everybody that has watched that video and interacted with my channel, so I just wanted to say a little thank you. Also, if you watch my other videos and are subscribed to my channel, you will notice that I switched up the location a little bit. So not only is it thunderstorming and pouring rain right now, so I wanted to get away from the window that my desk is sitting in front of, but also I have wanted to film here forever. I tried to film here before I got my new camera, and when I was filming with my phone it just did not work out very well, and so I'm so excited that I can finally film wherever I want with this new camera. If you guys haven't already checked it out, I have a Canon G7X Mark II unboxing video on my channel if you want to learn more about the camera that I'm using. But other than that, let's get into this iPad video. So if you want to go check out my first video, I talk about some more apps in that video. I will link it above. Just to give you guys a rundown in case you haven't seen that video, I have a iPad Pro 2020 and I absolutely love it. I think I've had it for about 2 months now. I wanted to wait to make the part 2 of this video just until I kind of really got into my iPad and what I love about it and really learned the ins and outs of using it and what apps I really enjoyed. The first video that I made was kind of the initial apps that I liked when I first got the iPad, and some things have changed, some things have stayed the same. I've gotten some new apps and some new things that I love. So I am going to be sharing 6 apps with you guys that I absolutely love using on this iPad. So I'm going to start screen recording on my iPad and then pop it up on the screen for you guys to watch. So the first app that I wanted to talk to you guys about is GoodNotes 5. I know that I mentioned this app in part 1 of this video, but I wanted to mention it again because I have learned so much more about it, and I've also started to use it for some different things. So one thing that I obviously do with it is I do have a planner. This is my little to-do list for today, but besides my planner, another thing that I use it for is I actually use it for planning out my YouTube videos. So right here is my June content. This is kind of how I plan out my videos for the month. I normally make a calendar and then I just write down whatever videos I want to make that month and when I want to post them. So like I said, this is June's, and then another thing that I just recently started doing is I use it for my devotional notes. So this is my cute little front to the notebook that you can see in here. So I have my devotional notes, my planner, my to-do list, and YouTube, and so I love that you can see the front of these and make them whatever you want. So I kind of have like a honey bee theme thing going on for my devotional notes, and then I just made this cute little page on my own with some of the sticker packs that I have. And so yeah, I just, whenever I do my devotionals, I take notes. So I love using it for this, and I love using it to track stuff for my YouTube channel. If you guys want to learn more about how I plan with GoodNotes 5, I have a whole video on that I will link above for you guys, but that is in my first video, and then like I said, I have a whole nother video about it, so we are going to skip that in today's video. I also wanted to mention again that I absolutely love Procreate. You guys can see I have quite a few random things in here, some that aren't finished, but others that are. I absolutely love this, and I did talk about this in part 1 of this video as well if you guys want to learn more about that. But a new app that I just recently got that I have been loving so much is the Kindle app. I am a big fan of Kenzie Elizabeth, and I watch her vlogs, and I'm pretty sure that she has a Kindle, but then she also talked about how she does her devotionals on her iPad, and I was like, how in the world does she do that? I looked it up, and apparently you can get Kindle on your iPad. You don't have to buy like an actual Kindle, which is awesome. It was free, and so right now I just have these 7 books, and all but one of them is a sample I did buy Secrets of Six-Figure Women a few years ago actually, and it automatically went into my Kindle, which is awesome. But I have been using the Draw the Circle devotional, and then I want to start reading these other 5 books. I think I'll probably start off with Rachel Hollis's Girl Stop Apologizing, because I loved Girl Wash Your Face. Basic, I know, but I really want to read that. So I have been loving this. I just love how easy it is and how it saves the spot that you are at and how you can just flip right through it like a book. I do love regular books. I've just started getting into reading again. When I was little, I literally read like almost every single one of the Nancy Drew books. I will always love actual physical books, but this is super convenient, especially because one other thing that I wanted to mention is how you can make your iPad side by side. So I'm going to flip this and show you guys. You go like this and it is right there, which I think is awesome because then I can read my book and take notes at the same time on the same screen. And also because I regularly outside of quarantine travel a lot, this is awesome because I don't have to have a million physical devotional books or reading books or notebooks or whatever I want to bring with me. This just compacts it all into one and makes life so much easier. So I absolutely love being able to do this. Then another app that I have been loving using on my iPad recently is I mentioned this in a few of my other videos, specifically my how I edit my Instagram feed video, but I absolutely love this app because it shows you basically how your Instagram feed will look if you want to upload a new picture. So right now this is currently what's on my Instagram, but if you wanted to see how a picture would look, you just select a box. I'm gonna grid shift it and say I uploaded a picture into this blank box. I don't have any on my iPad right now that I would want to upload, so I'm just gonna leave it blank, but it would show right there, and then it doesn't post. You can just see if it fits with your feed. And because I am crazy about my Instagram, I just love how this works, and I love the way that it looks, and it makes life so much easier so that I don't have to post it, be like, oh my gosh, that didn't fit at all, go back into Lightroom, delete it, people have already seen it, you know what I mean. So absolutely love this app on the iPad as well. Then another kind of random app, but I love having it when I work, is this Zen flip clock. So if you turn it to the side, it gives you this awesome little flip clock looking deal. I don't really know what to call this. I think it's just called a flip clock, right? Yeah, but it looks so aesthetically pleasing and I just love the whole vibe of this. I actually found out about this from Julia Crist's iPad video, so if you want to go check her out, I absolutely love her videos. She is such an amazing YouTuber. I literally aspire to have a channel like hers one day, and she is also a current student at the college that I graduated from, so we love Ball State. So I wanted to give her a quick shout out because I did find this app from her, so I wanted to credit her on that. But I absolutely love this, and I'm so glad that I watched her video and found this because it's just so cute, and I love having it next to me when I work because I'm also constantly wondering what time it is because I'm such a like need to do this at this time type of person. The last app that I wanted to share with you guys today is so random and kind of funny, but it is Candy Crush. So yes, throwback. I don't know if, oh my goodness, I don't know if people still use this today. I feel like I know a lot of like mid 40s, 50s peoples that use this, but I don't know if any people my age that use this. I don't know if this makes me a grandma, but I have loved playing Candy Crush on my iPad. I actually haven't gotten that far in it. I've only used a few, but it just like re-sparked. Oh, thunder. Like I said, thunderstorm, sorry about that. Anyways, so yes, I've absolutely loved playing Candy Crush on here. It just rekindled my whole love for this game. I know that that is so weird, but just winding down at night, I don't know why, but I can never sit and watch a TV show without doing something else. Like I can't just lay there and enjoy my show. I don't know why. It doesn't matter how invested in it I am. If I'm watching a show and not doing something with my hands, it bothers me. And so I don't like getting on my phone because then I get so distracted with Twitter or Instagram or TikTok or whatever it is, and then I don't pay attention to my show. But I love playing Candy Crush because it just is something that I can kind of mindlessly do on my iPad and with my hands while I'm still paying attention to my show. So I know that that's kind of a weird explanation, but I absolutely love playing this, and it's just given me something to do to kind of wind down at the end of the night. And then, as I mentioned in part 1 of this video, I just love all of the regular apps. Amazon is literally my favorite thing to use on the iPad. I don't know why. I think just a bigger screen is awesome, but I also really enjoy TikTok, which I'm pretty sure in my last video about my iPad apps that I've been loving, I said that I didn't like TikTok, but I actually do like TikTok on here now. I think that it's just kind of like the grandma in me. I love having a bigger screen, and it just, I don't know, I like it. And so yeah, TikTok on the iPad is a thing for me now, and I would really recommend it because it's just a whole different experience on your phone. I also really like using Instagram, although Instagram doesn't fit to an iPad screen, which drives me crazy because I'm just like, you can do it on your computer now, so just let me scroll through Instagram on my iPad. And of course, all of the typical Prime Video, Hulu, Disney Plus, Netflix, and I feel like this will be amazing when I'm traveling. I've only gone to my boyfriend's house. I haven't like actually traveled because of COVID, obviously, but I feel like this will be really nice to have because is it just me, or can nobody ever figure out how on God's green earth to work a hotel TV? Or am I just crazy? Anyways, love Netflix. I have been obsessively binging Criminal Minds recently, so if you have not already watched Criminal Minds, or if you finished it, my sister has watched all of Criminal Minds like 3 times. It's that good of a show. But that is about it. I absolutely love my iPad, and like I said before, I kind of wanted to wait a little while to do part 2 of this because I wanted to give an honest review of the iPad, and although I loved it as soon as I got it, I know that there are so many things in life that you're obsessed with when you first get it, and then your mind can totally change. So I wanted to be able to give an honest review of how I've been liking it, the apps that I have been using, haven't been using, and what I've been loving on my iPad. And although the iPad Pro 2020 is such an investment, it was so worth it. Also, another question that I wanted to mention that I've gotten a lot of is quite a few people have asked me about if I would recommend this over a computer, and honestly, I'm not a college student anymore, so I cannot tell you how it would compare in a classroom. But also, since I mentioned Julia Crist earlier in this video, I'm pretty sure that she has a video on that too, and she is currently in college, so I would definitely recommend to go check out her videos as well, because I think that she could probably give you a little bit better insight into that than I can. But I personally didn't get the iPad keyboard, and I didn't get the bigger version of the iPad because I wanted my iPad and my computer to be separate. I wanted to be able to have my phone, have my iPad, and have my computer and use all 3, and I feel like if I got the bigger iPad Pro 2020 and if I got a keyboard, that I would never use my MacBook again, and I love my MacBook. So that is personally why I don't have a keyboard or didn't get the bigger one, and I can't really tell you how it compares because I use them in 2 totally different ways. It's definitely worth it having both of them, but if you want to choose between one or the other, I would definitely suggest going and checking out Julia Crist's video on that, because like I said, she probably has all of the knowledge on that topic for you guys. But that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and thank you for putting up with the thunderstorms with me. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope this gave you some new apps that you can start to love on your iPad. And as always, if you have any questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments below. I try to respond to all of my comments. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to leave a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next one.